Here.
Yeah, but they're all wet.
Yeah, they're wet.
Those are your swimming pool shoes. So we're about to cruise to Home Depot to get some new shear scissors because the scissors that we have broke. So if I decide to go to Vegas, then careful. If I decide to go to Vegas, then at least I want my bumper to have that metal. I'm dressed like a bum right now because I have to go to Home Depot. I also have to go to AutoZone to drop off this tool that I used only once and I already have it, so I'm not gonna keep it. Sorry AutoZone if you ever see this video, which I doubt you will. I guess I could have just borrowed your tool, but I decided to get a new one so that you'd have to mark it down. My car stayed facing forward, and the reason why I hate facing forward is because now the glass is towards the sun and the sun is just burning up my seat, and that's the reason why I was probably like in the beginning portion of this video. So I'm about to roll backwards to the point where my car starts facing down. No, I'm about to go to Home Depot. See you there. Oh, I wish I could have came here yesterday. I wouldn't have to return my AutoZone one. No name brand having that. We're almost there. Here. Boom. These ones. 13 bucks. No, we can use these ones. This is what we came for, guys. First portion done. Home Depot is finished. I don't need to go back to Home Depot until I'm about to return those shears, because I'm probably gonna return them. I'm not gonna need them. I return them. The only reason I bought them is because I don't have Chewy around. So now we need to go to AutoZone to return these other. Uh-oh. Then on top of that, let me see. What else? We gotta return those, return that. Seems like it. I'm gonna do something that I don't usually do, and it's only because of the whole safety of what it is that I stand for, right? So I do not support people that run court by court, because if you're going court by court, there's obviously an issue that you need to tend to. Not every car is gonna go through oil that often, but I remember when I used to have my Honda, I would put Band-Aid fixes, I would put a quart of oil every couple, and I knew there was an oil leak. But I kept putting oil every now and then to make sure that I always had a good amount of oil to run my engine, not realizing that I was just making it worse by allowing the oil to seep through that same head gasket that ended up blowing, and yada yada yada, so on and so on. I think the main point that I'm trying to make right now is that don't be that guy, because as I'm looking over at that car that just passed through, the very first thing that I thought is that, number one, you're a Mustang, so you know that all the memes are after you. So when you know the memes are after you, you have to be smarter than that. And the second thing is that his tires in the back are completely bald. I was about to tell him something, but he tried to be a big old hard ass, revved the engine really loud, and then took off. I get it, your car sounds good. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Your car sounds awesome. But if you're that negligent, this goes for everybody, not necessarily this dude. This dude might not be doing anything wrong. You might be waiting until tomorrow when everyone gets paid on Friday. I have no flipping idea. But if you're taking your car to a point where it's putting people's lives in danger, including yourself, stop being that way. Try to figure out a way to be more responsible for your life and the life of other people while you're on the road by saving every single time that you are going to, let's say, go buy yourself a burger. I don't know, save $5 a day. What are you gonna do? Wouldn't you rather have saved $5 a day towards $240 worth of tires instead of having to pay that $240 up front? Man, you know your tires were going bad months ago. Months ago, people hardly ever check them. You guys need to start checking your tires, checking your brakes, checking your oil. Start being responsible for your car so that you can be a responsible driver on the road. So this is the progress so far. I've cut in the sheet metal, which is gonna go here like so. So it's gonna look pretty clean actually. I was thinking about making a second one just in case, but then when it's in, it's gonna be way different than anybody else. It's gonna look pretty nice. Yo, what's up guys? So I'm here for the second portion of my vlog. I cut the sheet metal today while Vicente was taking his nap. For the most part, we did a lot of errands that I'm trying to get done before my mom lets me know if she's leaving tonight or tomorrow. I had already told her that I might not be going to Vegas, strictly because nothing is lining up for me on my part. And I feel like if I go out there, I'm just going to have all of that mindset in front of me. Whereas if I do end up getting everything in a row by the last minute or somehow, some way, at least until tomorrow morning, I might just take off with them and then come back on Sunday. So we'll see how it goes. If not, my plan is to at least go out into LA somewhere and just spend the day by myself, to try to just get myself give myself a day off where I could relax and just really bask in everything that has been happening to me in a positive way. And I hope that that will de-stress and take away all of that excess, oh my gosh, worry about my vehicle, worry about the fourth quarter's coming, worry about how everything's been how everything's been going in general. So here I am on my way to go meet up with Manny, one of the boys, one of my friends, one of my family members from ever since I could remember. If I backdate all of the people that I know from my neighborhood growing up, Manny is one of them. Goes Fabian, Oscar, Manny, Sammy, Bert, and those five right there, I would say literally grew up on the block with me, besides his brother Juanito, besides his sister, my brother, besides some of the people that grew up with us on that same block, both of the Rogelios, like, I'm just thinking. But in general, those people, that handful of people, have been the people that have stuck in my life and have never ever ceased to exist in my life. They have continuously been there through thick and thin, through my ups and downs, and I have been there and been supportive and supported by them in many ways. So I just want to talk about that. But I'm about to go get this idea rolling because I think it is going to be one of the sickest ideas, and I have not seen it yet. I have not seen it yet. I've seen it in other forms, but I have not seen this type of modification to a car that I believe will be one of the sickest and cleanest, because I'm about to have one of the sickest and cleanest graffiti artists hit it up. Then my second version of this same idea is going to be even better, because we're going to have the whole crew on it. We're going to split it up, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what that might look like. But first, let's go drive out to see Manny.